Hey everyone, and welcome back to AI in the Rocks. Again, my name is Jen, this is Jameson, and we're back for our second part series on Gilles de Rais. This is going to be going from his childhood to his adulthood, maybe what went awry and how he became hero to horror, seemingly overnight. All right, guys, today we're going to make the Nightmare Nectar recipe, so stay tuned.
Ladies and gents, ready to whip up a drink fit for our villainous night? Here's what you need for the Nightmare Nectar. 1.5 Oz dark rum, representing his noble roots gone all funky. 1 Oz pomegranate juice, a touch of wicked red. 0.5 Oz maple syrup, turning it into sticky sweet ruin. A dash of cinnamon, spicing it up like a night's old spice. Gone sour. Put it all in a shaker with ice. After shaking it up good, strain it and pour it into a rocks glass. Top it off with a garnish of a cinnamon stick, like a mischievous lance. Give it a little stir, take a sip, and prepare for a Nightmare Nectar experience. It's gonna wake you up, or put you to sleep. It's all up to the magic of this drink.
Let's taste it. Wow, this is actually pleasantly surprising and unexpected. I actually hate cinnamon, and I'm not in love with maple syrup either, but all of these flavors together really fit. It's like a hot toddy, but cold, and like breakfast in a cup. It's so strange, but like really good. You should definitely try it at home. Okay, guys, back to the story. So this is going to start with Gilles de Rais being born in 1404 in Champteau, France. So I apologize if I didn't say that right. It is not my first language, but I tried my best just for you guys, right? Okay, so Gilles de Rais is born in 1404. He has a younger brother. He has two very loving parents. His father was amazing by all accounts. He made sure he was very well educated. He was a young nobleman, so he had to have only the best as far as his father thought. Unfortunately, with all the castles and all the land that they owned and as posh as he grew up, his childhood was not all rainbows and sunshine. His father unfortunately died when he was 11, and his mom died about 6 months after that. So he was hoisted off to his grandfather on his mother's side, Jean de Crayon, no relationship to Crayola. And he was supposed to go to one of his father's cousins, but Jean de Crayon decided he was going to take the boys in. I'm assuming that was a monetary gain on his part as well, but we'll get into that. Jean de Crayon was, let you just say, not a warm and fuzzy guy. He was a super big tyrant. He taught the boys that money was the only thing that mattered, and any means you could get to that was what you needed to do. There were no limitations. There were no parameters that you couldn't cross. You needed to be as ruthless as possible. He actually married off Gilles de Rais when he was 16 years old to a rich heiress, doubling his wealth at the time. And by 1429, he's off in the 100 Years' War, fighting alongside the likes of Joan of Arc, leaving his family behind. He was a bona fide war hero at this point.
He's a war hero, a Marshal of France at just 25, a knight in shining armor, swinging a sword like a proper lad.
He sure was. But Jameson, where do you think he went wrong?
Joan's burned in 1431. Gilles starts losing the plot. He's got no wars to fight, just a fat purse he burns through, lavish plays, feasts, a private army of 200 men. Chasing wealth through devilish deals. Spent gold like it was ale on a Friday night. Granddad dies in 1432, leaving him unchecked. He turns to alchemy and the occult with dodgy priests like Francesco Prelati, chasing wealth through devilish deals. Traded his spurs for a cauldron. That's when the shadows crept in.
Maybe so. But hear me out, Jameson. I've got a wild, unproven part of this story that I think is what actually happened. So picture this. You're fighting alongside this young 17-year-old girl. She's beautiful. She's fearless. She's got visions for God, for crying out loud. I mean, she's a pretty impressive person. She's actually one of the most statued person in all of France. So she's a pretty big deal. And you're fighting alongside her. You're her protector. You become her human shield. Together, you've lifted the king into power. You've bankrolled troops all on your own. All of a sudden, in 1430, she's captured. You're a mere 28 clicks away, close enough to smell the smoke, but not close enough to save her. What do? She's then sold into the English by French hands. The king you propped up doesn't lift a finger to help her at all. By the next year, she's burned. And as soon as she burns, he quits the military. He gives up on the war. He doesn't care about being marshal anymore. He hosts lavish dinners for all the locals to come eat at. He takes in noble squires to help educate them and rise them up. And then all of a sudden, he's accused of killing them. He's accused of torturing them in horrible ways. Perhaps that's a way for Gilles de Rais to get back at the Parisians who let Joan of Arc burn. Perhaps that's a way that he decided, you know what? They didn't fight for her. I'm going to take their kids. That's the one thing that they love most. He starts dabbling in the occult. He promises to himself that he's going to fire hell and brimstone to get back at the whole world. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Leave a comment below and let us know if you think Gilles de Rais tore off on a path of destruction to get back at the French citizens, or if he was just twisted from all his years at war, or maybe he just dabbled in the occult too much and went full on selling your soul to the devil. Who knows? Let us know what you think. And if you guys have an idea for a future deep dive, let us know in the comments below who you think we should tackle next. Don't forget to stay tuned to next deep dive next Wednesday. That's when we're going to go over his Myers-Briggs personality typing. And if you'd like us to go a little further into Myers-Briggs, explaining what that is and what the types are, we can do a separate video on that as well. Just let us know in the comments what you want us to do, because we're here for you guys, right? Don't forget, on Friday, we're going to have our Warm Fuzzy story. This one's going to be a really good one. And this weekend, I'm going to do a special spot on the May the 4th night that I had with my family. That was really, really awesome, and I can't wait to tell you guys about it. It's a special place that Jameson picked out for us, so you'll hear all about it in the coming weeks. Cheers, until next time.